Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Buddy GhostGG, and today we're reacting to the Expanse, Osiris Reborn. We got some new stuff. There has been new things about this game here and there. I know there's a podcast on the characters and stuff like that. There's stuff on their website. I haven't really seen anything in video format on YouTube, so I haven't been reacting to any of it, because that's honestly what I keep an eye out for. But yeah, this is the first thing I've seen in a very long time, the official Life in Space overview trailer. Let's check it out. 3 minutes
One
long.
of the biggest fears of an astronaut doing extravehicular activity, or EVA, is somehow becoming detached and floating away. Hi, I'm Leroy Chow. I'm a former NASA astronaut and ISS commander.
Cool.
Owlcat Games asked me to help them to create what it's like to live and work in space. And then it's really a challenge to take that experience and make it into a realistic game, and that's where their team stepped in.
We wanted to strike the right balance, realism grounded in science fiction, not simulation.
During real spacewalks, we actually use tethers to keep ourselves attached to the vehicle. In a reactive game, that would be too clumsy, and so mag boots is a creative way to kind of compromise and keep it realistic, but also be able to be reactive. But the fear is the same, becoming detached somehow and drifting away.
Yeah, what if the mag boots...
One example, even firearms would behave differently in space. Recoil and ballistics would also be different. People think about space as silent, but silence can mean danger. For example, inside of the spacesuit, there's a steady hum of the fan that's blowing oxygen over your face. The people at Owlcat Games did some research and figured out that vibrations caused by shots inside of a vehicle would translate to the hull and likely be felt through the mag boots.
Cool.
We love the idea, but have to adapt it. Pure realism would mean almost no sound in combat. No vacuum, you hear more than astronauts do, but far less than in atmosphere. What you hear is what your character feels. Breath, comes, vibrations. The tension stays, and so does the fear.
Oh, it's like muffled. Or maybe that muffling is just the sound of vibration. Wow. That's gonna be cool.
The mission crews train for months, even years together. The commander is chosen first and sets the tone. Just like in the game, trust takes time and shared experience.
The ship is crew's home. To craft the right atmosphere, we focus on the smallest of details. Life in space changes tastes. Astronauts often crave spices just to feel such sensations again. On pink water meals created from what could actually be grown in orbit. And in the same spirit, you'll even hear your companions discussing food and ingredients on the ship. We hope that our approach to blending realism with gameplay considerations will make players experience something engaging and truly immersive.
Such a smart idea, setting a game in this universe. A show that has quite a few seasons. I believe it's based off of books as well. So you have a lot of shit to work with, a lot of lore. Alright, wishlist now, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm excited for the Expanse Osiris Reborn because it very much looks like a massive, like a spiritual successor to Mass Effect. That's what it feels like. And that is the vibe that I got from when we originally reacted to this, when they first announced it. It's you and two other teammates, two AI teammates that you control, and that's straight up just that's Mass Effect, right? And it's in space. It's set in the universe of The Expanse, which is a show that I watched one season of. In all fairness, right? I'd only watched one season, and then I got busy with other stuff and I stopped watching it. But I'm definitely going to finish that show before this game comes out. I'm going to try timing it so I finish the show as around the time the game comes out, just so all of the lore and information from that show is fresh in my mind. Otherwise, I will forget stuff. But yeah, with that being said, that is it for this reaction. Very short, but they have an actual NASA advisor. So I don't know if he was an astronaut or not, or I didn't really catch that, but worked on the ISS, right? So he must have been an astronaut, obviously. But yeah, having that kind of knowledge in a game set in space and wanting to know how weapons would work in space, how to keep yourself tethered, how to work around that and make it more sci-fi rather than a realistic in our sense, right? Or still keep it kind of grounded and realistic, but still be sci-fi. It's cool. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see the final product, whenever that may be. I don't think it's coming out. It might not even come out next year. I don't know. I maybe either late next year or 2027. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. But with that being said, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.